Hey guys, it's Jasmine and I'm here to do another video. It's the same day as I recorded the beginner's makeup for drugstore. So I'm just going to do some brushes and they don't have to necessarily be drugstore. I just want to give you a feel of some brushes that you guys should start off with, because somebody like me and a whole bunch of other YouTube gurus, we have like thousands of brushes. Well, I don't have thousands, but I have a lot of brushes that I don't even use or that have the same purpose. So I just want to let you guys know that you do not need all of those brushes. You can just have a select few to do your full face of makeup. So I just wanted to do that. So if you want to see my ideal brushes for beginners, then just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to pick up a brush that I have in my lap, and it's probably like no more than 10 brushes at all, probably not even 10, I'm not really sure. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. So the first brush I have is the Real Techniques buffing brush, and this brush can be used for foundation, and sorry they are not clean, but this brush can be used to buff in your foundation. And again, this is just a Real Techniques buffing brush. Love this brush. I used it on my foundation today. I would recommend this brush. I would recommend all of the Real Techniques brushes. So I would just say like a domed type of buffing brush or a kabuki brush would work perfectly to use every day for your foundation. The next brush I pick up is an angled brush. And this is by Ego Tools. And like I said, again, this is just an angled brush, and you can use this for applying blush, which this is what I use angled brushes like this for. Or you can also use them for your contour or bronzer. But sometimes, like the brush being too wide, if you are of a darker skin tone like me, this may be like too much and it may give you too big of a contour where it looks like you just applied some mud to your face. So great, I think this works very well. So if you will be applying blush, this will work great for you. The next one I pick up is a contour brush, and this is also another Real Techniques brushes, and this is called the contour brush. I don't know if you guys can see that, and it's just like a tapered kind of brush. And what I use this for is to apply my either cream or powder contour. Sometimes I will use a cream product and blend it out in my hollows of my cheek, and then I'll go on top of that, or just in general use my powder contour to just chisel or slim down my face or just contour. So I love this brush for that. So I feel like this is a great first starter brush. The next brush I pick up is just a large powder brush, and again, this is a Real Techniques brush, and again, it's just a big fluffy brush, and this is called the powder brush by Real Techniques. I think this is great for all over setting your foundation or concealer. If you're using like a loose powder, this would be great to just set your powder. If you are just using a powder and no foundation or concealer, I wouldn't recommend this brush unless you're solely using it to keep down shine like a translucent powder. But if you are using this to actually apply your powder without any foundation or anything like that, I would not recommend this. I would recommend you use a kabuki brush for that. But this, I would recommend this to set your all over face, like with a loose powder or a pressed powder, it doesn't matter, but just to set your foundation. And again, this is a powder brush. So the next brush I pick up is from e.l.f. and I love this brush. This was one of my first makeup brushes. Of course, it's not the same one. I have repurchased it. They're only $3 at Target or the e.l.f. website. And this is called their powder brush. And it's just a flat top brush, and a lot of people don't only use this for powder. A lot of people use this for foundation, so I just gave you another option for foundation or even for powder. And again, like if you were just using powder for your complete coverage of like with no foundation or concealer, or just concealer, I would recommend this for your powder to buff it in and give you a little bit more coverage, and also to use for your foundation, or you can use it for both. Just the next brush is a blending brush, and this is an eyeshadow blending brush, and this is from xoxo, and this is the number 205. or 250, sorry. And this is just great to blend out colors in your crease or add some color or just blend your eyeshadows all together. Works great. I think everybody should at least have one blending brush in their makeup collection if you are going to be wearing eyeshadows, of course, because I don't think any eyeshadow looks great without it being blended well. So at least one blending brush will do you great. And then also the next thing I have is kind of like a multi-purpose eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat C-shaped brush, and this is also from xoxo, but it came in a set, so it does not have a number. But this works good for packing color onto your lid for eyeshadow, just to pack the color on for your lid. And I chose this one because it has multi-purposes. As you can see, it's kind of short and it's kind of dense as well. So you can also use this to apply color on your lower lash line. Just use the top instead of using it flat. Instead of using it like this, you would use it like that. So you can put color underneath your lash line, on your bottom lash line, and then you can also use this to apply color, a highlight in your inner tear duct, and also you can use it to place a highlight under your brow bones. So I feel like this is a great multi-purpose brush for eyeshadow, and it's just great for beginners because you can just have one brush that will do you great in your makeup application. And the last brush I have is just an angled brush, and you can use this for either eyeliner, cream eyeliner, or you can use it for your eyebrows, or you can use it for applying color on your lower lash line. So it just depends, but I think it's a great brush to have. I think you should at least have one brush, especially if you will be doing your eyebrows. If you're not so much going to be filling in your eyebrows or using cream eyeliner, then cream or gel eyeliner, then I don't suggest you really need it. But great brush to have. And then the last thing I have, which is not a brush, but it is helpful for makeup application, and some people may want to get into using sponges. So I have the Real Techniques, what is this called? Perfection sponge, I don't know, but it's like the Real Techniques dupe for the Beauty Blender, and you can get these at Ulta. And this is like only $5.99 compared to $20 of the Beauty Blender, and it works pretty well. So I would recommend this one if you want to get into using sponges. And for this, you can use it to put on your foundation to blend out your concealer and things like that. You can use this sponge either wet or dry. So yeah guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to make sure I answer all of you guys' questions about the brushes. Not too many brushes. Like I said, you don't need a whole lot of brushes to start off with. Not at all. You can just have one specific brush for each task on your face. You don't need multiples of each. Unless, of course, you just want to have extras because you don't want to wash your makeup brushes. So yeah guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, just leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.